Hi everyone, I'm just gonna start screen sharing now. Give me 1 second. All right. I'm gonna give people a minute or two to get on here. So if you're joining me now, I just grab a couple of small hand weights and then we can get started. So small weights, make sure there's a lot of room around you, and then we'll get started. All right, I'm going to stop screen sharing now, and then I'm going to put our Spotify playlist in the chat. So just give me 1 second. Do. Great. So now if you're joining me here today, we're going to do about 45 minutes of Pilates to a Disney playlist, Disney Pilates theme. So if you have two small hand weights, I'm going to use 3 pounds. You can use those, but of course, if you don't have that, don't feel like you need to at any point today. I'm going to move my video in a second so that you'll be able to see the floor while I'll be practicing as well. So thank you. If you're with me, I'm going to start my playlist right now. Let me admit someone into the room. Hello. I'm just going to post the playlist for you. Give me 1 second. All right. We have fun class. So when you're ready, you can just start playing that playlist, and then I'm going to move back so that you can see me practicing. If you're with me, we just started the circle of life. And if you'd like, you're more than welcome to grab some small hand weights. But again, if you prefer not to, completely okay too. We're going to start, if it's okay for you, kneeling. If you'd like, you can start seated, cross-legged, whatever you'd like. From here, we're going to open out those arms, big T. Inhaling here, and start to slowly move those arms forward. Good. Keep moving those arms forward for another 3, 2, and 1. Reverse for 3, 2, 1. Good. Cross that right arm in front of your chest, hooking it with your left arm here, just giving your shoulders a stretch. Inhaling here and exhaling. Good. Open up those arms, big T. Switch, left arm crosses in front of your chest. Just stretching out those shoulders. Nice. From here, open up those arms, interlace those hands, bring those palms forward, and just scoop those arms up towards the sky. Inhaling here through your lungs, and just maybe tick-tock over to the right. Come back to center. Tick-tock over to the left. Good. Come back to center. Take that one more time over to the right. Back to center and to the left. Good. Come here. Back to center. Open up those arms, big T. Right arm underneath the left. Just give yourself a big hug. Good. Switch. Opposite arm, so left arm underneath the right, giving yourself a big hug. And then release. Good. From here, we're going to come into a tabletop position. Just open up our back. Shoulders over those wrists, hips over those knees. Take a few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, open up the heart and chest. Exhale, we round that spine, really focusing on the spinal articulations here. Inhale, open up the heart and chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open out that heart and chest. Floating open the collarbones. Exhale, around the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, open up the heart and chest. Exhale, around the spine. 1 more time. Inhale, opening up that heart and chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Good. From here, find a nice flat tabletop position here. Elbows might bend in a little bit if you have long arms. Start to slowly imagine a string pulling your head to the front of your mat. Flip your right toes, reach the right leg back. Good. From here, you're just balancing here. Now, if you can, isolate the movements of that right leg. Golf ball size circles with that right heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, reverse directions for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, tense your left hand. Reach that left arm forward. Inhale here, warming up the body. Good. From here, exhale, elbow to knee underneath the body. Only the arm and leg move. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale for 4. Inhale, lengthen. For 3. For 2. And last one. Lengthen. Good. From here, bend that right knee, reach that left arm, tap it back for 5. You can straighten that arm and leg. For 4. Straighten out that arm and leg. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Reach that arm and leg out. Lower back down towards the ground. Just stretch out the spine here by bringing the shins together, feet together, and press back into that child's pose. Stretch out that back body. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale out maybe through the nose or mouth. Good. Walk the arms over to the right. Stretching out those shoulders. Walk the arms over to the left. Good. Find your way back to center. Back to that tabletop position. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, open up the heart and chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open out the heart and chest. Exhale, round that spine. One last time. Inhale, open up the heart and chest. Exhale, round the spine. Good. From here, neutral spine position. Lengthening through that low back. Lift the low belly. Flip the left toes. Reach the left leg back behind you. Now, if you can, isolate the movements, just that left leg. Golf ball size circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse directions for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, maybe tense your right fingers. Reach that right arm up, bicep by the ear. Thumb reaches up towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee underneath the body for 5. Inhale, lengthen. For 4. Inhale, lengthen. For 3. Inhale, lengthen. For 2. Inhale, lengthen. And last one. Lengthen. Good. Bend that left knee. Tap that right arm back for 5. Reach arm and leg out. 4. Reaching here. For 3. 2. And 1. Come back to center. Lower that arm and leg back down towards the ground. Now from here, stretching a little differently, we're going to walk the hands at least a handprint forward. We're going to flip the toes, lift the hips, and sink the heels. Take a moment to stretch out that back body, maybe pedaling out the feet a little bit, 1 foot at a time. You can, if you're like me, I like to bend my toes and circle out my ankles a little bit here, just stretching out my feet. Good. Now, in your own time, gaze in between your hands, hop or step into a seated position at the top of your mat. Good. From here, however you got there, we're going to bring our hands behind our thighs. Our feet are going to be about hip distance apart. Inhale, lengthen, open up the spine here. Exhale, curl the spine. Make as big of a C shape as you can. Now, keep the C shape and just moving the arms here. We straighten out those arms. And we use the biceps to pull that C shape. Head might tap the knees as we reach forward. Keep that C shape in the body as you reach back. And reach it forward. Good. Repeat that 3 more times. Reach it back. Arms are strong here. Reaching it forward, using just the arms. Upper body stay still. 2 more times. We reach back. Reach it forward. Good. Last time. Reach it back. And reach it forward. Good. From here, let's start to slowly release out that spine, shake out the shoulders, whatever you need to do here. Good. From here, arms are going to reach out so that they're parallel, palms facing towards each other. Inhale, sit up straight here. Exhale, curl now. Low belly, 1 vertebrae at a time, reaches down towards the ground. Now, where your bra line is, here, I want you to freeze. Now, as you're hovering shoulders and head off the ground, palms can start to face down towards the ground. Hug the knees in towards your chest, heels together, toes apart as you send those legs out at that 45-degree angle. Good. Inhale here. Imagine that vortex of your core holding everything in. If you're newer to Pilates, I want you to just stay here. Take breaks and bring your feet to the ground at any point in time. You can also always lower your upper body. If you're with me, we're going to inhale here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse those arms with exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds like that. We inhale. Exhale. 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Circle out your low back in one direction. Circle out your low back in the other direction. Really good work. Drop your feet towards the ground. Inhale those arms overhead. Just stretch open those shoulders. Good. From here, I want us to take Frankenstein arms here. Arms reach up towards the sky. Keep that core engaged. Really imagine everything coming towards the navel like a black hole. Now, from here, our arms are moving with our body. We're not just moving the arms. We're going to try to keep those arms at that 90 from the body. As you curl up the upper body here, you're reaching those hands over your knees. Good, and lower back down, shoulders release towards the floor. Repeat that for 9. How far can you reach up? Lower, good. 8. And lower. 7. Lower, good. For 6. Lower. You've got this. Use your core, not momentum. For 5, press evenly through the feet. Keep those legs engaged. For 3, you got this. 2. Good. Last one. And lower and release. Good. From here, arms stay where they are. This time, the feet come off the ground. So now, our knees are over our hips. Our shins are out. So you're creating a 90-degree angle here at your knees and 90-degree angle here at your hips. Arms are opening out. Now, as we bring the right knee in towards the right hand, left arm is going to open out long. Slowly we switch. Left knee comes in, right leg, right arm opens out long. Good. Repeating this pattern. Good. Slow it down. Can you really imagine pressing air through your heel, out and away? Good. Compressing air as you push your hand and knee together. Keep this up. Right arm, right leg extending if you're with me. Now right arm, right leg coming in as the left leg, left arm extend out. Take this at your own pace. So if you want to slow it down even more, go for it. If you want to speed it up, go for it. Good. We're going to do one more set on each side. So right leg, right arm comes out. Left leg, left arm comes out. And bring it all back to center. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Circle out your low back. Good. If you have those weights and you'd like to take them, come with me. Otherwise, you can use this without weights. It actually makes it a little bit more challenging for your core. So take your time. If you're with me, we're going to reach those legs out in that Pilates stance. So the heels are together, toes are apart, arms are reaching overhead like Frankenstein arms again. Your core is engaged. As you imagine engaging your core, you practice that same action, the shoulders, upper body, everything lifts off the ground. You start to reach those arms towards those legs. Rolling up here, good. Roll back down. Keep squeezing those heels and those legs together. One down, 4 more to go. It's harder when you don't have the weights. The weights help make it a little bit easier. Good. If you're with me, 3 more left. We roll up. Strong legs, strong arms here. And lower back down. Keep pushing through your heels for these last 2. We roll it up. We bring it back down. Last one. Roll it up. And roll it back down. You got this. Keep it up. And then you can move those weights off to the side for just a moment. Give your knees a little hug in towards your chest. Good. From here, your hands can come by your lower shins, crew socks area, and you're just going to rock up into a seated position. Now, from here, your hands are at the lower part of your legs. So I'm wearing kind of capri cutoffs. That's where my hands will be. So just here in the fronts of your shins. Now, as we start to balance, find your hip bones. Sit up straight here and curl the spine again. Now, start to have strong arms out here as you push the shins into your hands. Start by just balancing here. I want you to rock back just a little bit using your core. Come back to center. Rock back just a little bit. Come back to center. Repeat that for 3. Good. 2. 1. And now roll all the way back. Bra line and up using your core strength in your arms. Push your shins into your hands for another 3. Good. For 2. Last one. Good. And then roll all the way down. Keep that right leg in, left leg out long. Left hand on the top of the shin by the knee, right hand by the ankle. Hug that foot in. Now we add the challenge by keeping the shoulders and the feet off the ground the whole time. Always feel free to modify and bring everything down towards the floor. If you're here, hug that right leg in towards the chest for a moment, and then switch. Left leg comes in. Left hand now by the ankle, right hand by the shin. Hugging everything in. We're going to take this first one as a stretch. Just engaging the core, lift up here. Inhaling and exhaling. Really push through your heels if you can. And now we switch. Good, switch. 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 Last 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Hug both legs in towards the chest. Now, again, modification, always lower the head. Otherwise, reach those arms overhead as you lengthen those legs out of that 45. Bring everything in. Good. For 9. 8. 7. Keep it up. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, and 1. Good. Lower and release the head. Just stretch out those ankles here. Good. Lower the feet towards the floor. Lengthen that left leg out long. Right knee comes into the chest and right heel reaches up towards the sky. Now, your heels are pressing up towards the sky and out and away. Toes are out. Pilates stance here. Always feel free to keep everything lower or challenge yourself. Lift up your shoulders, arms by your sides, palms face down, left leg lifts. From here, just slowly move your right leg 10 degrees to the right, 10 degrees to the left. That's as far as you want that movement for those circles for 10. Good. 9. Push through those heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Reverse directions. I know for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Circle out that low back. You know where we're headed from here. We'll start the same way. Right leg out long. From here, that left heel reaches up towards the sky. Push through those heels, toes out. The stronger you push through, the more you engage the body, the more work you're going to get out of today. Think of that dial. You're dialing up the workout by engaging more and more. From here, you lift your shoulders off the ground. Palms face down. Right leg can lift. Now we start just tick-tocking. Left leg over about 10 degrees. Over the body 10 degrees. And then circles for 10. 9. 8, can just your left leg move. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse directions for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug in and hug both knees in. Circle out that low back. Good. From here, we're going to do a modification of those single leg stretches just to stretch out. So left leg out long. Hug your hands around the back of your right thigh. Hug that knee in towards your right shoulder for just a moment. Push through the heels even now. Then lift the shoulders off the ground and just stretch that leg up towards the sky. Hug the leg in towards your chest just to stretch out that hamstring. Breathing here. Push through your heel. Maybe hover and lift that left leg. Breathe and hold here. And then release everything to the ground. Switch. So left leg comes in. Right leg opens out long. Hands come behind your thighs. Knee hugs towards the left armpit. From here, we start to straighten that left leg, maybe lifting the shoulders off the ground. Breathing here, just giving a stretch through the hamstring. Breathe here. Now, if you'd like, you could hover that right leg. One more breath here. And exhale, hug it in. Good. From here, hug both knees in towards your chest. Hands are by your hips. Lift your shoulders off the ground. Heels reach up towards the sky. Again, always modification is coming towards the floor. Push through those heels, and we're going to lower those feet 45 degrees. Lift it back up. Lower those feet 45 degrees. Lift it back up, using your core, not momentum. For 3. Lift it up. For 2. Lift it up. On this last one, don't go quite as far down. Hold here, maybe at that 70-degree angle. Now, right leg is going to move down, so the toes tap that left heel. Hold and push through the heels. Move that right leg up. Left leg lowers, toes tap that right heel. Bring it back. So switch. Right foot down, tap. Left foot down and tap. Right foot down and tap. Left foot down and tap. One more time. Right foot down and tap. Left foot down and tap. And come back to center. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Good work. From here, we're going to roll onto our bellies. So take whatever variation works for you. If you'd like, just roll onto your belly. And then meet me there. From here, we're going to take a little stretch first. So arms out, goalpost arms. Now first, lift just the arms off the ground. Hands can come to the floor, and then push through those hands to lift the upper body. Gaze to the right. Drop your chin to your chest. Gaze to the left. Drop your chin to your chest. Gaze to the right, and come back to center, lowering all the way down towards the floor. Arms reach up towards the sky again. Hands lower to the ground. Press through those palms as you lift the upper body. Gaze to the left, chin to the chest, to the right, chin to the chest, to the left, and come back to center. Lower all the way towards the floor. Good. From here, arms are going to reach overhead. So palms are on the ground, toes press on the floor, and from here, we're going to lift up right leg, left arm, lower, left leg, right arm, lower. Repeat that pattern, opposite arm and leg. Lifting with your inhales maybe, exhale, lower. Whatever pattern, maybe it's an inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Repeating at your own pace. And then maybe you can pick it up a little. Good. Head is still on the floor for this variation if you're with me. Don't worry if your head had come off the ground. Now from here, we lift our head. Good. Notice how that moved the work a little further down the spine. Now from here, if you can, one more time, right leg, left arm, left leg, right arm, and then both arm and leg lift. Inhale here. Can you lift up so you're just on your hip bones? Push through your hands, push through your feet. If you can with that Pilates stance, take it. Inhale here. Exhale, open up starfish, arms and legs out wide. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, out wide. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, out wide. Inhale, center. Exhale, wide. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, wide. Hold here and pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and center. Relax and release. Good. Coming into Sphinx. The elbows are a little in front of the shoulders. Forearms are parallel. Inhaling here. Bend the right leg. Pulse it in for 1, 2. Switch left leg. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Make it a little harder. Right thigh off the ground as you pulse it in for 1, 2. Left leg off the ground for 1, 2. Repeat 2 more times on each side. Right leg for 1, 2. Left leg. 1, 2. Last set. Right leg. And left leg. And relax. Good. From here, arms out, big T. Right cheek to the mat first. Bend the left leg and just try to get the left leg over your body, stepping that foot behind your right thigh. Inhaling here for a moment and then switch. Left cheek to the mat. Right leg lifts, tries to step over and behind your left thigh. Inhaling here. Exhale, letting go. And come back to center. Good. Bring your hands by your breastbone. Palms pressing down to the ground. If you're coming with me, I'm going to come up into a modified push-up. If you'd like to take the full variation, you can flip your toes now. We're going to be moving into a plank. Lift your low belly and core. If you're with me, elbows hug in as you start to slowly push up the whole upper body. Knees stay on the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down to a count of 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift it up to 1. Lower down for 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Lower down for 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. 2 more times like that. Lower down for 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Hug those elbows into your body as you lower down for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. Breathing here. Now, if you can, hands by your lower body, palms facing towards each other, shoulders reach back, lift up just the upper body. Pilates stance with those legs, lift up the lower body. Inhale here. Hold here for 3, 2. Can you hug those heels closer together? And lower. Hands come underneath the forehead, diamond shape. Bend the knees, windshield wiper out those feet. Good. Breathing here. Good. From here, roll over to the right side of your body. You can bring your right hand underneath your head if that works for you. If you are on a mat, bring your side of body to the edge of the mat. Bring those feet to the left corner. Heels come together. Now from here, engage your core. Try to keep everything in your body still, just the top leg is moving for now. So left leg is gonna reach up towards the sky. Good, push through that heel. Keep pushing through the heel, Pilates stance with that leg, slow it down. Good, everything else in the body stays still. That leg just tries to reach up. You might notice a point where your leg starts to shake, and that's completely okay. Breathe here. Good, slowly resist gravity. Imagine there's a huge ring or circle in between your legs as you bring that left leg back down towards the ground. Good, when your heels meet, just hold for a moment. And inhale, lift that leg back up. Take your time here. This is about being precise and being slow. Pilates is all about the subtle details here. Start to lower that leg back down towards the ground. You're creating your own resistance here. You could imagine a hand underneath your foot. Oh, hi, Ernie. We'll be joined here today by my cat. Good. Keep this up. Repeat that one more time. Reach all the way up. Taking your time here, though. It's not about momentum. Your leg is working, especially this thigh here, lifting that kneecap, pulling up that leg. And then slowly lower it back down towards the ground. Use your strength here by pushing through that left heel. Good. Nice work. Now from here, when the heels touch, this is where it's going to be a balance of the core. You're going to use your core here. Your left hand can brace yourself as you lift both legs off the ground. Push through those heels. Good. Engaging here. Push through the heels. Lift those legs for 3, 2. You'll notice this is very slow. And 1. Good. From here, keep those heels together. You're going to clamshell your legs. If you can, their right thigh here is lifted off the ground. Holding in this clamshell shape, engage your core, and then slowly bring that bottom leg to the top, keeping your left hip towards the front of the room. Lower it down. Good. Everything we're doing here is to the count of 3, for 2. Last time for 3. Good. Now from here, top leg meets bottom leg for 3. Good. 2. Last one. Good. Straighten out those legs and reach them a little bit towards the front of your mat, so the left side here. Now from here, keep that right leg covered if you can as you reach that left leg back for 3, and right leg can come forward, scissoring here. Heels towards each other, toes apart, and then switch that scissor. So left leg forward, right leg back. Good. Come back to center. Reach right leg forward, left leg back. Push through your heels here. Switch left leg forward, right leg back. Last time. Right leg forward, left leg back. Left leg forward, right leg back. And then slowly come back to center, heels together here, and relax. Good. Feel that side body work. Switch sides. You're going to come onto your left side body. Find your edge of your mat if you can. Left hand can come underneath your head for balance. And from here, feet reach towards the right corner of your mat. Your right hand can be here for balance. And again, push those heels together, toes apart, Pilates stance. You know what we're doing, so it's natural that you want to go faster. Go even slower if you can. Push through that right heel and start to reach that right leg up towards the sky. Really take your time here. There's no need to rush. This is where you're working on that right hip coming forward, keeping that Pilates stance here as you reach that right leg up towards the sky. Take your time. There's no rush. This is not about momentum. It's about your core and your leg strength here as you start to slowly close the distance between your ankles. Create your own imaginary resistance. Push through those heels. Can you slow down that movement more, engaging your thighs, lifting your kneecap? Good, reach it back up. Good, keep it up. Can you go further when you're at your top than you think, and then lower? Slower than you really think you can. Good, keep it up. You've got this. One last time like that. The leg presses through the heel as you reach up. Your thigh here is engaging to lift your kneecap. Good. And then push through that heel as you start to lower. Good, keep it up. Keep resisting. Good, and as those heels finally come together, you're going to engage your core to lift both legs off the ground and pulse it up for 3. Slow here. 2. And last one. Good, and then slowly open those legs, clamshell style. Breathing here, good. Now, can that right leg be hovering off the ground? Left leg, sorry. Hover off the ground as you reach that left leg up for 3. Keep your core balance. For 2. It's okay if you fall over. Last one. And good. From here, top leg lowers for 3. Core stays engaged for 2. Good. Last one. Good. From here, we straighten out those legs, but keep them hovering. Good. Right leg back, left leg forward. And then switch. Right leg forward, left leg back. Pilates stance here as you switch. 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 And last time, switch. Now, when your heels meet together again, hold them for just a moment and release. We're going to find our way sitting on our butt. From here, hands can come a little bit behind where your hips are. You can bend your knees, so the modification of this exercise, you're like this, elbows are sending back. You lift your hips, reverse tabletop position. We're going to practice lifting up one foot, practice lifting up the other. Now, if you want the add-on here, you're going to bring your heels together. And I only want you to do this if you can keep your hips lifted, but your toes on the floor. So when you're here, if your hips are lifting, but your toes are still off the ground, that might be too much weight in your knees. So step those feet in. If you can, hands are where they are. You lift up, your toes are on the floor. You hold here. Now this might be more than enough of a hold for you. You just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Everyone lowers down. Let's just fold forward over those legs for just a moment. Inhaling here, exhale, forward, fold. Good. From here, bring your feet about hip distance apart. Arms open out to the side. Now, as you bring your palms down and then towards the midline of your body, your left hand is going to reach the outside of your right foot. Come back to center. Switch, right hand to the outside of your left foot. Repeat that 2 more times. Left hand outside of your right foot as you twist your upper body. Switch, right hand to the outside of your left foot. One last time. Left hand to the outside of your right foot. Right hand to the outside of your left foot. And come back to center. Good. From here, bend your knees. If you want the core challenge, your arms are going to come out to the side as you roll down towards the ground. Or modification, hands come behind the thighs as you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Good. From here, I'm going to take my hands behind my head, elbows out to the side. Inhaling here. Exhale, just curl the upper body off the ground. Now start to lift up those legs. So again, the knees are over the hips, shins are parallel. Now, if you prefer, you can just move the knee towards the body. So as you do this, left elbow comes to right knee as it moves towards the body. And then we switch right elbow, left knee. Now, if you want to add on and make that a little bit more challenging, you straighten the opposite leg, keep that Pilates stance. You try to lift as much of the left side body off the ground as you tap left elbow, right leg. Switch. Lift as much of the right side body as you can off the ground as right elbow taps left leg. Good. Repeat that pattern. Slow it down here. You don't have to go quickly. Keep it up. Good. Good. Last 10. Switch. 9. Slow it down. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Circle out your lower body. I like to circle out my ankles every time I get. That's just a personal preference. Good. From here, we're going to take our way into our teasers. So if you've never done a teaser, just follow me. You can always keep your legs here close to your chest and take a break. Otherwise, heels come together, 45-degree angle. Arms reach out. Now we're trying to keep our arms and our legs parallel as we roll our upper body up. For me, because I'm still work in progress, my knees will bend a little. If you can, maintain that straightness through your legs as you roll up. So you're here, use your core, you roll up. Good. Do you see how my knees want to bend? That's work. Push through the heels, my work in progress. As you lower back down towards the ground. Lift up. Lower down towards the ground. Good. You have 3 more like this. For 3. Lower down towards the ground. For 2. Lower down towards the ground. And 1. Lower down towards the ground. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Did your knees tend to bend more when it got to the 5th one? If they did, you're just like me. It's a normal. If you can keep them straight, that's awesome. Now, if you want to keep with teaser 1, keep doing what we just did. If you want the add-on, we're going to do teaser 2 today. So legs are still in that 45-degree angle, but this time, instead of arms in front of your chest, which makes it easier to roll up, you add the challenge, more lever length here, right? Biceps are by your ears, your heels are pressing away, and you use, again, your core to roll your upper body. Keep pushing through your heels. Roll all the way back down. You have this for 4. Roll it back down. Good. For 3. Roll it back down. For 2. And last one. Lift it up. And roll it back down. Good. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Circle out your low back. Now from here, keep your right knee in towards your chest. Left leg out long. Cross your right knee over your body. Gaze over your right arm. Inhale here and exhale, a little bit deeper rotation. Good. Switch sides. Left knee comes in, right leg's out long. And then cross that knee over your body, gaze over your left arm. Good. Breathing here. Good. And then come back to center. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Rock up into that seated position. Good. You can cross your ankles and find your way into a tabletop position. Otherwise, sweep your legs off to the side, finding yourself into that tabletop position again. Good. From here, we're gonna lower our upper body all the way towards the floor, lengthen out those legs, and I just wanna stretch the front of the hips a little deeper. So inhale, open up the chest. Hands can be here by your breastbone or a little bit further forward if you wanna make it a little easier on your lower back. And then push through those arms. Lengthen, open the front body here. Stretch out those hips. Feel free to close your eyes for a moment. Inhaling here, good. Stretching the front of the hips. Good. Lower the head back down towards the ground. Now again, we take up either that half push-up or the push to plank. As you engage your core, here we lift up. Good. Flip your toes. Downward facing dog. Walk out those feet. Circle out your ankles. Good. Breathing here. When you're ready, bend both knees to the earth at the same time. Release out those toes and press back into that child's pose. Stretch out the spine here. Good. Hips reaching towards those heels. Head reaching down towards the floor. Good. From here, walk your hands up towards your knees. Make fists with your hands and just roll out those wrists. If you'd like, you can take a couple of neck rolls here. I like to do a little stretch for my shoulders where I grab my hands behind my back, grabbing onto my elbows for just a moment. And then you just notice what arm is in front and you switch non-dominant grip. Good. Release those arms, roll those shoulders back a couple of times. And that is it. Thank you so much for participating today in Disney Lotties. And I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any requests, feel free to email them to me at my BC email. And if not, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Tomorrow will be Trailblaze Thursday at 2 o'clock. So we hope to see you there. Bye.
Thank you,
Take care, everyone. Mary, have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Thank you.